afternoon. Welcome to Kids in the Kitchen Cooking Show, Episode 2, a partnership with PSD's Health and Wellness Program, Child Nutrition, and Channel 10. I'm Amanda Brantley, School Wellness Specialist. This is a TV show geared to expand your recipe book with creative ways to cook fruits and vegetables. Today on Kids in the Kitchen, we'll be baking some delicious healthy indulgences, zucchini chocolate chip muffins and a protein-packed strawberry banana smoothie. Before we get started, it is my honor to introduce to you our student chef, Tyler, and very special guest star, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Todd Lambert.
Cool. Today we're going to start with our zucchini chocolate chip muffins. They're really delicious and also pretty good for you. So we're going to start by shredding this zucchini up into as small pieces as you can.
That sounds great, but before we get started, Tyler, I just wanted to do a couple of things. I wanted to first off thank Amanda Brantley for her work in putting these shows together. It's a nice opportunity to work with students, have a chance to cook a little bit, meet a few new people. Yeah. I'm really eager to see how this all turns out. Before we get started though, just a couple of questions. Yeah. I noticed you're really well prepared, right? You have the look of a chef, you've done a lot of preparation. Tell me a little bit about your interest in cooking.
So I kind of got into cooking. Well, I've been into cooking my whole life. I usually help my mom in the kitchen. But this year I got into our catering classes, which really got me interested in it. And I don't know.
It sounds like a pretty good thing. Yeah. You know, I've been part of a few different times when groups from Poudre High School have come over and shared their recipes and the things that they've done either through at board meetings or at different times. It's always so great. We really appreciate it. I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm the cook at my house.
Are you now?
I'm the grocery shopper and the cook.
Oh, very nice.
And I do that, I'm not sure if my wife doesn't want to cook or can't cook. I haven't really figured that out yet, but either way, I'm the person at the house. Let's make some zucchini muffins. How's that sound?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I'm gonna grate a little bit and fill a cup full, I think is what I'm supposed to do here.
Yeah,
do you have any tips?
I'd grate it onto the paper towel because we're gonna squeeze out the excess moisture so our muffins don't get soggy.
That sounds like a good plan.
Cool.
I'm in Tyler's capable hands here. How's that?
Very good.
Okay, very good. While we're doing this, a couple of questions for you. What year are you in school?
I'm a senior this year.
Yeah, now how many years have you been part of this program?
I only got into catering this year, which makes me sad because I wish I would have gotten into it earlier so I could have been with the team longer.
Right.
But I've just started this year and we've done lots of caterings around the building.
That's really nice,
right,
yeah. You know, I get to work with Mrs. Kathy Hansen. I don't know if you met Kathy before, but
I have not.
Has a lot to do with oversight on some of the program and things like that, and she's awful proud of you guys. I know that. She always beams with pride when everybody from this high school shows up and shares the food, so that's really good. How are we doing right now? It's looking to be like about a third of a cup or so, I'd say.
Yeah. It'll lose some of its mass once you get the moisture out of it too.
Right. Now, do we get to eat this when we're done?
Of course.
All right, very good.
You'll always get to eat the cooking.
Oh yeah, no, I can't wait to have this on tape because I'll show my two kids. They always make fun of me when I'm in the kitchen cooking, and yeah, so it'll be fun to show them that I'm actually here doing something official.
Got another challenging task for you today too.
What else are we going with today?
Now to separate egg whites and egg yolks.
I've done that before. I'm not sure I'm an expert at it, but I'll give it my best shot. Will you be there if I mess up?
Yeah.
All right, very good.
We'll help you out.
That sounds
if you get some egg yolk in there, we can always get a plastic bottle and suck it out.
That sounds like a technique. All right, very good.
It's a cheat trick, but yeah.
Right. It's a great kitchen. Is this where you do your work?
No, we have 6 kitchens downstairs for the class.
Right.
This is the industrial kitchen for the school for lunches and stuff.
So how does this kitchen compare to the stuff you have downstairs?
This is an industrial kitchen, and we have like a consumer kitchen downstairs. So this kitchen has like stainless steel tables and different sinks for washing your hands versus washing vegetables.
Right. Let's see where we are now. Why don't we maybe do an estimate here? You're going to squeeze that water out, I think.
Grab them out.
Reach around you there and get this one for the next one.
Just want to squeeze all that extra water out. You're going to lose a lot of the mass though.
Now, I love zucchini, but I never do it this way. I usually slice it and put it on the grill.
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah.
A little tomato in there.
No, I'm not a tomato fan,
No?
but everybody else in my house is, so I
put it in there for them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's healthy.
Right. Look at that. We're getting close.
We are. Cool. Just grate that on here. I'll grab us another paper towel.
Let me put it on here?
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep going.
That'll be fine.
All right. I'm going to keep working here while Tyler gets another paper towel.
I can take over if you need a professional to do it or anything.
You know what? I'm almost ready. I'm almost running out of gas here, but I'll try to see it through to the end.
Alrighty.
You know, there's a lot of people out in the audience that they can't see on the camera judging us. Do you feel that? They're kind of.
I feel the judgments.
Yeah, I feel like they're ready to be critical, but we're going to show them because we're going to have some great muffins and
and they don't get to eat them, so
some great smoothies at the end. Right. Might also be a moment to send a little promo out for our friends at Channel 10, always providing a great service in Poudre School District.
Yeah.
Herb and Matt have a great reputation. You know, of course, probably be a good time for students that may be watching this or others to know that we have to practice safe habits in the kitchen. You have any thoughts on that, about the sharp stuff? What have you learned in your classes that you could, maybe a tip or two to point out to the people who might be watching about things they can do in the kitchen to be safe?
Well, the funny thing about sharp things is they're safer than dull things. So a dull knife is much more hazardous than a sharp knife.
You're gonna have to explain that.
So if you're trying to cut something and you have a dull knife, you're gonna have to push really hard and you might slip and cut yourself. But if you have a sharp knife, it's gonna go right through there.
So maybe the sharper the knife, the better, it'd be more efficient.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Definitely, especially with tomatoes.
I'm not gonna tell my two kids that though, because I don't want them handling sharp knives in our kitchen right now, right? Okay, I think we're there.
Awesome.
I may have to turn this over to you.
Squeeze all this out. So next, we're gonna start mixing up our wet ingredients in a bowl. I've already measured out all of our ingredients, so we don't have to spend too much time on that.
Okay.
Mise en place right here, which means everything in its place.
What is it one more time?
Mise en place.
Mise en place. That's something new. You taught me something.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Cool. Oh, we're in a school.
Yeah. That's what schools are for, right?
Right.
Cool. All right, cool. So if we look at a recipe here, we already got our oven preheated. We squeezed our zucchini. I've already measured out our things. So in our electric mixer over here, which is our big industrial KitchenAid one from downstairs, we're gonna wanna mash up our bananas. We get 2 bananas and peel those. I got this one if you got that one. It's a race, so you can win. Ah, I broke mine. I'm not very good at this apparently.
It's all right. Do you have a special preference on bananas? Some people like them really ripe, some people like them almost green. What's your preference?
I like the darker bananas because they have more flavor, but it's kind of like a balancing game. Once they get too dark, they get soggy and gross.
Yeah, I think so. It makes sense for maybe a little riper in a recipe, maybe a little less ripe in your cereal.
Yeah. Cool. So we'll just mash those up with our hand, if you'd like.
All right.
Throw them in there. Oop. Perfect.
Oddly enough, that's kind of neat.
Right? It's fun too.
Yeah, right.
It's like playing with Play-Doh.
Right.
Brings back childhood memories. Cool. So our next step, always reference your recipe as much as possible because you can always put more stuff in, but you can't ever take it out.
Right.
Cool. So we're gonna wanna add zucchini, applesauce, yogurt, and then we're gonna beat that until it's well combined.
Okay.
This is our coconut oil. We're gonna add this into here, give it some moisture. If you want to attempt to separate these.
You know what? As much as I'm a pro at that, I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna show you up. So I think we ought to probably have you do that and show me your skills.
I don't know, if you think you're gonna show me up, I think we might have to have a competition.
Once you do one and I'll do one.
All right, let's do this.
Very good, that sounds fun. Get this one out of there.
Thank you.
I don't use that bowl, thank you.
Get our egg yolk. And like that.
See, I thought you were gonna have some kind of special tool for that, but that's old school.
It comes in its own special tool.
All right, so, oh,
careful.
What am I doing?
Very nice. Perfect. All done.
I'll take that.
Cool. You can save the egg yolks if you want to cook some very cholesterol high scrambled eggs.
I think eggs get a bad name.
Yeah.
They're pretty good for you as long as you don't have them in excess. Okay, so we got 2 separated here. May combine?
Yep.
All right.
Cool. And we're gonna put these in here with that if you'd like to do the honors.
I would.
I'll throw all this. Thank you. Our next step. So we got our mashed banana, oil. Have you measure out the honey.
Okay, how much would you like?
We need 1/4 of a cup. So there you go.
Can do that.
And while you do that,
honey's awful good unless you're younger than 1.
Yeah.
And honey's not appropriate, right?
Not
I
at
think
all.
I've learned at some point.
Applesauce, however, though, is very appropriate.
It's always good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a 1/4 cup, Tyler.
Awesome. There's a 1/4 cup of honey and a teaspoon of applesauce. Dump that in.
Now, do you like to clean as you cook, or do you let it all get messy and then take care of it at the end?
I'd like to say that I clean as I cook, but I don't.
Oh yeah, now do your instructors here at Pruder High School ask you to clean as you cook, or do they care?
They usually ask you to clean as you cook, but they look away for a second and there's a pile of dishes, so they can't really say much.
And you're an artist, you can't be,
Yeah,
you gotta go with what you
I'm
have.
professional.
Very good.
So our next step would be vanilla. My favorite. I love vanilla. Just the smell of it. I love vanilla. Nothing better.
In so many recipes.
It's because it's delicious.
Boom. Got that?
Awesome.
Very good.
After our vanilla, we're going to want to add our eggs. We got our eggs. Now we're gonna beat this until it's smooth.
I think we're good. What else we got coming up next?
So after that, we're gonna slowly mix in our dry ingredients, which is our flour, baking powder, baking soda, and our cinnamon.
Okay.
Cool. Which one would you like to do?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon? It's all yours.
I'll switch with you. I'll come down on this end.
Alrighty. Then I want to slowly pour it in. This is whole wheat flour, which is way better for you than normal flour. Interesting fact about the zucchini, they have a lot more potassium than bananas, which bananas you normally think to get your potassium from. Zucchinis are a way better source of it.
You know, I bet you most people don't know that.
Yeah?
They think they need that potassium, they go right for a banana.
Zucchini muffins,
And
all
I think
the way.
our friend Amanda shared with me earlier that zucchinis are less expensive than bananas. I'm gonna take her word for it.
Plus zucchinis grow like weeds, so you plant one and you got 14 like the next day.
Now in the recipe, I know we're doing zucchini. Does it matter if it's the yellow or the green? I know the yellow is more of a zucchini squash. Does that make a difference?
I would normally go with green, but I don't think it makes too big of a difference.
Okay.
Just put the rest of that in, let that mix up. Now we're gonna wanna put our 1/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt in there. And,
All right, I'll get your yogurt prepared here.
awesome.
1/3 of a cup.
Yep.
Very good. Should we stir this up or just scoop it?
Scoop it.
All right, very good.
Should be about 1/3 a cup in there anyways. Get the cheesecloth off the top though.
For those of you at home, this is not part of the recipe. Don't put that in there. Make sure you clear out all debris before you scoop out your yogurt. I know it's not pretty, but I think we're pretty close here.
You know, estimating's always okay.
In there?
Yeah, dump it on in. It's gonna add a lot of more moisture.
Maybe I need something to scoop the rest of this out. We have something we can use for that?
We have rubber spatulas
That would be just
right
perfect.
here. Very nice. After that's blended in for a little bit, we already slowly mix that in. We need our baking soda and our baking powder as our leavening agents. Get all this off the sides. We have a way big mixer here.
It's starting to smell good.
I love zucchini muffins. Best part is dark chocolate in there, antioxidants, really good.
What's the secret to keeping the muffins moist? How do we get to that?
Well, you want to not over mix it, so all the moisture stays in there, and you
Okay.
don't break apart all your bonds.
Every now and then I'll go to a place and they'll have muffins or different kind of treats like that, and they're just dry. You gotta have them chased with the coffee. It's not good, so I'm gonna make sure we avoid that.
Okie doke. Now what we do, bring this down, take this off. You let your kids lick the paddles at home?
Oh, of course we do. Anytime we make something like that, they always like to lick the spoon or whatever. It's usually brownies at our house, but yeah. But I have a feeling I have a recipe to take home with me now.
Yeah. Tempting to get all the butter and such off of that.
There you go.
Cool. Add the zucchini now. Mix that up. It's gonna give us most of our flavor in here.
Right.
Perfect. Don't want it mixed up too much. And then we can either slowly fold these in with a wooden spoon, or we can mix it, your choice.
Let's fold them in with a wooden spoon since I have a wooden spoon right here.
Well, that's just perfect.
Once you start, show me how to fold something. I gotta tell you, full confession. Whenever I see recipes and they say to fold something in, I'm not sure I do that right.
I will
I'm gonna
show
trust
you.
to show me this.
Cool. We'll take this off so we don't
All right.
knock off all our batter. Take that thing right off. Perfect.
There you go.
Put you over there. So you fold something in. So you want to dump your ingredients in there all the way. And then just fold the batter over like this. So you want to fold it like that. Make sure you get enough batter that you can actually fold it. So you're not stirring, you're just layering it together.
Right.
So it's consistent throughout the whole thing as opposed to all it being on the top.
That looks great. Thank you.
Now, what I'm gonna have you do, see those muffin tins over there?
I see them.
Spray them. Are you sure you're not a chef?
I'm not,
All right, I'll take your word on it.
but I like to pretend I am one in my own kitchen. There you are.
Awesome. And I'll have you lump the dough in each one of those.
That seems like a lot of pressure. Too much or too little? What do you think? How are we
Just
doing
the
on
right
that?
amount.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. Okay, you know I always hate it when it's up on the thing and it burns, so I'm gonna try to stay right in there as best I can. All right. I notice we're not using muffin cups. A lot of times we do that when we make cupcakes and things like that. Why are we opting to spray this and not use the muffin cups?
No access to them. Also, this is a non-stick pan, and we have spray in there, so this should be all right.
Tyler, I think we're full.
We are full.
Okay.
Now we're gonna throw those Throw those in the oven for about 10 minutes. The recipe says 20, but we're doing mini ones. Yep, right in there. Already have our oven preheated to 325, I believe.
All right.
75, 375. Never good with numbers. Awesome, and while we wait for those to cook, we'll take a short commercial break.
Welcome back. While our zucchini muffins are baking, let's see what our chefs have in store for us next. I'll turn it over to them.
Thank you, Amanda. Tyler, looks like we're going to do something else while those zucchini muffins are in the oven baking.
Yep.
I learned they're not cooking, they're baking.
They are baking.
I heard a rumor that we're going to make a smoothie.
We are.
You know, it's one of my favorite things. My kids love smoothies. I love smoothies. I'm always looking for new ways to make them. Show me what we have here.
Cool. So we have a magic bullet here today, so we can make our individual cups. So what we're gonna do is get about a cup of this and get our low-fat yogurt.
Okay, I'll get the yogurt ready while you cut those strawberries. You know, these tops are always difficult for me because when you pull them really hard, they
burst.
Somebody's got to have a better way of doing that.
It's definitely not me. I make messes all over my kitchen. It's okay, I clean them up afterwards though. You get the reddest strawberries, well, the flavonoids.
Now, do you like to rinse your strawberries when they're in the container, or do you like to put them in a bowl and then rinse them?
I like to rinse them in the container because they have these neat little holes in the bottom.
Right.
Drain out all the water.
Yeah.
Or most of the water. Looks so good. It's hard not to eat them as you cut them. Throw a couple of these over there.
You're a little bit more delicate with the cut than I am. I usually just put them on the board and bam, 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 and I get criticized at home because I leave too much strawberry on the stem there.
The good thing about leaving too much strawberry is you get to eat out.
Very good, yeah. And the nice thing about a magic bullet is you can throw them in there with that on there anyway. Grind it all up. Okay.
Little leafy greens, so what we're gonna do is throw a couple of these in there.
All right.
Get our Greek yogurt. Remember, not part of the recipe, as we discovered earlier. Cool. And we'll need our banana. Never been good at peeling bananas.
I think you did fine on that one.
Cool. Chop it up a little so it's easier for the...
Now, we learned earlier that the zucchini has more potassium in it than the banana. But I think if you're going for a smoothie, I'd rather have a banana than zucchini.
Zucchini might be a little too grainy.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the taste I want in my smoothie.
Cool. I'll go grab us a cup.
Okay, very good.
Ice.
And how much are we putting in here? 1 cup, I believe?
Of ice? Yes. Oh, of that. Of our Greek yogurt.
All right.
We'll be doing a,
So 1 cup measure.
over here.
Somewhere a cup is going to magically appear in this kitchen, and we're going to have it right in front of us. I can feel it coming. Wow, there it is.
I'm a wizard.
Okay, very good. And you know, here, let's just check our measurements because we know there's no delicate way to do this. So
No.
I'm going to use one more of the utensils that's right in front of us. It's really nice having these drawers handy. I'm not sure these are all things we should be getting out, but we'll figure that out later. We'll just reach in there and use what works.
Yeah, we'll wash it afterwards. It's fine.
Yes, I think I heard that the folks at Channel 10 do the cleanup.
Oh, perfect.
That's what I heard.
Cool.
Yeah, and I heard that Herb Saperstone's specialty is cleaning up kitchens after the cooking is done. And
Very nice.
he has a great person to help him with that, Matt. So, cool. We in a whole cup because we're just a little shy. Is that going to be okay?
So what we're going to do is we're going to divide the recipe in between the 2 cups since we're each drinking one.
Okay.
So half a cup's perfect.
Okay, very good.
Dump it on in there. And
very good.
a couple things of ice to give it some
Okay.
texture.
And we'll have our top there.
Make sure it's tight. Don't like messes. Awesome. With the magic bullet, push.
I think I have a technique to help with that. When I do smoothies at home on the magic bullet, one of the things we like to do is give them a little shake so it doesn't all form up at the middle and grind it all up. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes you got to add a little moisture. Let's see how this works. I think one more shake and we're going to be fine. Now I've heard somewhere else you shouldn't use the magic bullet for very long at any one time, but you know what?
I think we'll be all right. Oh, there we go, getting a nice color.
Any tips on how long we do this?
I just do it to your preference.
All right, let's try one more shake and then we'll do it one more time and we'll see what we get.
Alrighty.
I can still feel some ice in there, so I want to make sure we get all that ground up, but I think we'll have a better shot at it now. There we go.
Perfect. And all that red you're seeing are the strawberries flavonoids, which they make the red color and they help reduce your cholesterol.
Flavonoids?
Flavonoids. Interesting word.
Something I learned today. Between that and the potassium zucchini banana deal, I thought it's a good deal. Okay, I think we might have what we need here. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, that sounds way better. Okay.
Do a little taste test there.
I think we will. We have a straw, or is this one just going to be mine?
It's got a rim.
Ah, very
It's all
good.
yours.
Always stick to your own drink, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Grab this, make my smoothie while you enjoy yours.
Oh, that's excellent. Very good. I like the yogurt instead of the milk. You know, I know people make them with milk, but I think the yogurt tastes a little better.
That's the thickness to it.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to handle this one?
Yeah, I got this
I'm going to sit
down.
and enjoy my smoothie while you cook.
Alrighty.
While you blend this one up.
Suppose I could have just put it in there, but that's just not as much fun.
You know, it's a nice cooking show for kids because a lot of times we have a lot of our kids go home at the end of the day and they want a snack. They're hungry. You know, they work really hard during the day. And sometimes they'll reach out for maybe some healthy things or sometimes some not so healthy things. If they can see this might be a nice way to have a good healthy snack at the end of the day when they're getting ready to go to practice.
Definitely.
And not ruin their dinner, right? All right.
Do your little shake trick there.
You may have to shake that a little bit more, Tyler.
Maybe, huh?
You gotta put some muscle into it. There you go.
There we go.
That's gonna do it.
There's the ice.
You know, I guess you could always, if it was really dry and a kid was struggling with that, if this is a kid recipe, they could add a little moisture, like a little third of a cup of milk or something like that. Or maybe apple juice or orange juice is always good too. You're so close.
Give it another shake.
Yeah.
This is a neat trick you taught me there.
You like that? If you hold that magic bullet down and get it just to the right enough, it's hands-free.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Done.
We're gonna find out.
We will.
Oh yeah. I learned not long ago that when you cheers, to do it right, you're supposed to look at the person when you do the cheers. So we'll do that. There you go. I think we got it right.
Yeah? Perfect.
The recipe you shared got it right. Okay, very good. Well, while we have a chance and we're sitting here and we're wrapping up, we're going to wait and get those chocolate chip zucchini muffins out of the oven here in just a little bit. Opportunity to find out more about you. You obviously have some really good skills in the kitchen. You talked.
Thank you.
I think you said you're a senior already. What are your plans after this?
I was planning on going to Front Range for 2 years to get all my prereqs, and then CSU to finish a teaching degree, and then come and teach cooking to kids.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, teaching's a great profession. I'm sure you have a lot of people that you associate with in the school and others that can tell you it's a really rewarding job, and it'd be great for you to pass your skills on to others. You've had some great influences over here as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. And I guess just wrapping up, you're going to start, again, if I make sure I heard you right, you're going to start in August with your work at Front Range? Or July? Good. You looking forward to graduation?
Yes.
It's coming up in just a little over a month.
5 weeks.
That's an exciting time.
Not that I'm
sure.
counting or anything.
Well, it'll be fun because I'll be able to attend that graduation, and I'll sure look for you when you come across that stage and get that diploma from Mrs. McKay or whoever's going to be handing that out at the time.
I'll probably get it from my teacher, Miss Toplin, who's taught me everything I know so far. So.
That's great. Yeah. Well, a lot of people have experienced some great recipes and great food in the system from her, so you know she knows what she's doing. That's for sure. Cool. Do we have any cleanup we want to take care of before we get those muffins out?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
And we're back, and it sounds and smells like our zucchini muffins are ready. Tyler, do you want to pull those out and start plating them?
I'd love to.
These look good, Tyler.
Thanks.
Thank you.
They should pop out really easily like this if you've done it right. You can just round them up. Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Shall we?
I think we shall. Very good.
Very good.
Thank you.
The PSD Wellness Department wants to say a special thank you to our amazing chef Tyler and to our special guest star Todd Lambert. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget, like all the dishes we prepare on Kids in the Kitchen, you can find the recipe for today's show on PSD's Wellness website. We'll see you next time on the Kids in the Kitchen Cooking Show.